Welcome to Chisinau, the capital of Moldova. What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm here in Moldova, my first time in this country. With only 11,000 tourists per year, Moldova is by far the least visited country in the whole of Europe. And also, if you look at GDP per capita, Moldova is also the poorest country in Europe. And because of that, I'm not really sure, as a tourist, what to expect here. Chisinau, the capital of the country where I am right now, is the economic, the industrial and the commercial centre of this country, and according to the last census here in 2014, it has just over 500,000 people. So today in Chisinau, I'm not really sure how much talking to camera I'm going to do. I'm going to be pretty busy here on my trip in this city, so I'm going to film as much as I can, maybe just with my phone without me speaking and without me doing much research. And when I get home, I can compile a big video for you guys of what I've seen and what I've learned, and make a really nice video like I did in Kiev of a little tour guide of this city. I know some of you guys really don't like it when I do the voiceover stuff, but I also know there's people in the comments who would much prefer when there's less of my face on the screen. So I hope I can find a balance here, which is good for both sets of people. So without any further ado, here is my guide to Chisinau, Moldova. Behind me here right now you see the government building of Moldova, but if you look just across the road, as you can see all these cars going past, we see here a triumphal arch, kind of an arc de triomphe or a marble arch like we have in Paris and in London, and here the main church here in Moldova. This was originally built to be on top of this, but it was far too big, so they gave it its own little space, and you can see the flag of Moldova flying right in the middle of it. This church here, the Church of the Nativity, is quite old. Back in the Soviet Union, when it was illegal to actively practice religion, this church was actually turned into a library. Behind me here we see the statue of Stephen III of Moldova. He is the most popular icon in this country. He's on all of the banknotes, and he's also a big symbol for Moldovan nationalism. He was a prince of this area for quite a long time, and he's most famous here for being such a great leader in war. He waged a ton of wars, over 80 wars, and lost only 2. So because of that, he's a big hero here in Moldova, and to a certain extent also a hero in Romania. The statue of Stephen III stands at the gate of this park here. This park is one of the 2 parks here right in the center of Chisinau, as well as this other one that has a cathedral. This park here is full of busts of writers from this area, and one famous Russian bust, Alexander Pushkin. Alexander Pushkin here is pretty famous as well, not only because of his writings, but because when he was exiled during the Russian Empire, he was sent here to Chisinau to do some of his writings, and he lived here in Chisinau for about 3 months. So in this park he is honoured with a bust, and over here, just on the other side of where the palace is Alexander Pushkin Street. If we look on the other side of where this statue is and where this park is, we can see a big building here. This building here is the Presidential Administration building here in Moldova, and it was actually only finished last year. After some political unrest on the streets here, lots of the buildings were destroyed and they've all been rebuilt or been refurbished, and this one was finally completed in 2018. You can see with its golden windows. That's the Presidential Administration building here in Moldova. Now you see, this is the central square here in Chisinau, but we can see here as well lots of the negatives I've also encountered while I've been in this city. Here we can see a big grand palace, and here we can see statues of the heroes and a lovely nice park, and here we see the big presidential building. And right next to all of those things, here in the very center of this city, the centerpiece of this city and of this country, a building that's run down, falling apart with the windows out. I've seen this all over this city so far. You see beautiful modern buildings next to buildings which are falling apart and under disrepair and pretty abandoned. It's quite a city of contrasts in that way. While in Moldova, I tried some of their local dishes at this restaurant, La Placinta. The food was overall pretty tasty, including this beautiful thing. The local currency, called lei, is currently 4 to the dollar and features Moldovan buildings and the head of former King Stephen III. Guys, thank you very much for watching this video today. My short, concise, but hopefully informative guide of this city of Chisinau here in Moldova. If you liked it, please give it a like, and if you have any comments about this city or this country, I would love to read them. If you're one of my viewers from Moldova and you're excited to see me here, or perhaps a little bit surprised, I'd love to see your comments too at the bottom. And if you want to see more videos from me, from Moscow, from other Russian cities, and from other former Soviet Union countries, I would absolutely love you to press subscribe and come and see some more of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.